so when I saw them running, I was just kind of like backed up, like was trying to get out of their way.
Yeah.
And the one cop came at me and was like, stop, hands behind your back. And I'm like, what? No, what the, no. And he was like, stop resisting, and like pushed me on the ground, and like put my hands behind my back and handcuffed me. And I'm like, what the?
That eye is like up close. Jeez. Yeah, it is. Do you know how long?
Oh, yeah, my eye is really bad. It looks like a witch's eye.
And like you put, if both of them are like that, people would probably think you're a vampire or something.
Yeah,
Like, good lord.
It was way worse. It looked like kind of better. It was really bad at first. My whole time, my face was swollen.
Jeez.
People are like, did somebody hit you? Like, some people are like, who hit you, Hope? Like, I swear. And I'm like, no, nobody laid a hand on me.
Yeah.
Nobody touched.
All right, we're back with Hope. Another update. How have you been, Hope?
I've been okay. A lot of obstacles have been happening to me recently. Currently I'm dealing with a eye infection at the moment. Having to go to the doctor I was going to the doctor every about 3-4 days, just to keep a close watch on it. Because they said the worst case scenario is some like transplant surgery. So I'm hoping I don't have to do that. I'm hoping I can get it under control before it gets that far.
Okay.
But just other things, you know, like of course they're still trying to run us off. So I've had to move 2 more times since down by the tracks. It even got to where I was staying, they called the dog pound on my dog and got my dog taken, so that was shitty, but
Damn.
We'll find somewhere we can get to. We should be able to be good for a while. We always do.
Yeah. Because I was just over there. I haven't. Yeah. It's scarce over there.
Yeah.
No.
People are leaving from over there. It's getting, and the cops are horrible over there. Horrible.
Yeah. But you were telling me before the interview about I guess, getting tackled by the cops.
Yes. I was over here on Tavola, and they're having all of that. Evidently, someone's been breaking into the Chili's and that Japanese restaurant over there by Starbucks.
Yeah.
So I went behind the Qdoba place or whatever, which I mean I do that every now and then at night or whatever. Honestly, because there's a hot water thing back there you can use. But so I went back there, and all of a sudden, like, one cop jumps over the fence and another cop runs around like the way you would walk in, and it just caught me off guard. So like, you know, like if I see 2 cops like, you know, like chasing somebody, and I know should be who they're chasing and I didn't do shit wrong, like so when I saw them running, I was just kind of like backed up, like was trying to get out of their way. And the one cop came at me and was like, stop, hands behind your back. And I'm like, what? No, what the, no. And he was like, stop resisting, and like pushed me on the ground, and like put my hands behind my back and handcuffed me. And I'm like, what the? And so I was just completely caught off guard. Like, I was like, what is going on right now? Like, what is going on? And it was frustrating because they took me and put me back in the back of the cop car, and like by this time, like this was like within a 3-minute period. Like there was like 20 cop cars that was like surrounding the place, and literally all I did was walk behind there, and then that happened. Like I wasn't right there like 2 minutes, and so they just put me in the back of the cop car, but they're not telling me like why they're paying, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so someone that didn't do anything wrong, I'm just like, what in the world's going on? So finally, like, I sat there for like 10 minutes in the back of the cop car, and finally the cop got in the car. And I was like, well, if you're detaining me and have me handcuffed and gonna take me downtown, can you at least tell me like what you're accusing me of doing? And he's like, I can't say too much because I haven't Mirandized you, but we got a call for breaking and entering. And that's when I was like, I kind of flipped out a little bit. I was like, oh, I went off. I was like, no, I didn't. Like, you didn't even touch the door. Like, I've never even been in that place when they're open, you know?
Oh, wow.
And so they took me downtown, and I was down there for like probably like 3 hours just sitting in that room, the interrogation room by myself. Them not telling me shit. And sorry. So I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden the detective comes in there and was like, we had a little mix-up misunderstanding. And they're like, do you recognize this person? And it was like it was definitely someone that does not look like me at all. And I was like, what in the, how did you get that mixed up? You know what I mean? Like, we could have avoided all these hours that you brought me down here for no fucking reason. But I think they were just thinking that they were gonna get me down there and I could give them some information. But I really didn't know who, like, I didn't know who was, you know, doing that, because I really try not to pay attention to anything anybody else has going on out here, you know what I mean? The less I know, the less I'm involved in it. So. But it was, they were really shitty, or they were mean as fuck to me at first, but then once they found out that they made a mistake, you know, they're like, well, you're free to go, you know, and I said, well, free to go, like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't know where I'm at, like, I don't know. And they're like, we can, I was like, oh no, I don't want no bus voucher, I don't want y'all gonna take me exactly back to where you picked me up from.
That's what I was about to ask.
And yeah, they tried to give me a bus voucher. I was like, no, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the two that handcuffed me, they can take me back to, you know, where y'all got me, exactly where you got me from. And I mean, they did, and they were so nice on the way back, you know, and stuff like that. And,
So you said you were there for a couple of hours. Do they at least feed you, give you something to drink, something to eat, like, while you're there? They didn't give you anything?
They shackled me to the floor.
Oh, wow.
Like, and I don't it was just, I don't know what they were doing. I guess they were just trying to see if I would, if, like, they could get information out of me, like I said. You know, but it's stupid, because, like, the cops, like, know that I usually am on, you know what I mean? Like, I was just over here on, like, because everybody's kind of moving on, like, leaving, so I kind of came over here, and, I mean, of course, I didn't know the area, I don't know what was going on, I didn't know we weren't allowed to go back there anymore, that would have happened, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I was definitely a mistake on their part.
Damn. Okay.
But it felt good, though, to be able to be like, you know, when they came in and were like, "There's Lerman," you know, it was good to be able to, like, ha, told you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You said they slammed you to the ground when they arrested you, or when they put you in cuffs?
Well, I mean, because the way you said put your hands on your back, like, I didn't do, like, I wasn't, I guess, putting my hands on my back like you wanted me to. But that's because like, in a situation like that, when you didn't do anything wrong, it's like, I didn't even think they were allowed to, like, put me in handcuffs and put me in the back cop car and, like, take me downtown like that, like, when I did nothing, you know, because they didn't have any, the only evidence they had was they had me on camera walk from the parking lot and walk behind this trailer and stood there for 2 minutes, like, that's, you know, I didn't even, so I just didn't know. So when I didn't put my hands behind my back like you wanted me to, that's when he was like, because he said stop resisting.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, I was like, stop resisting, really? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, you didn't need to push me on the ground like that. And then my eye was like that. That was like 2 days after I first went to the eye doctor. And my eye drops are like $400 and I have to stay on ice.
Yeah.
And my bag, they actually left. Like, they didn't grab my bag that I dropped when they pushed me to the ground back there. And so when I was in the interrogation room, I was just, like, flipping out, like, yo, if my eye drops, like, thaw out and are ruined, or someone takes my eye drops, like, y'all are getting blamed for that.
Oh, so you got your eye drops in one of those cups back there?
Oh, yeah, I have to keep it in the tumbler.
That's
I
alright.
keep it in a tumbler, and I have to keep it on ice, because if it gets, like, room temperature, then they're no good anymore.
That eye is, like, up close. Jeez. Yeah, it is. Do you know how long?
Oh, yeah, my eye is really bad. It looks like a witch's eye.
And like, you put, if both of them were like that, people would probably think you're a vampire or something.
Yeah.
Like, good lord.
It was way worse. It looked like kind of better. It was really bad at first. My whole time, my face was swollen.
Jeez.
People are like, did somebody hit you? Like, some people are like, who hit you, Hope? Like, I swear. And I'm like, no, nobody laid a hand on me.
Yeah.
Nobody touched me. But, No, it's yeah, it looks really. It's really depressing though. Like, it's like I didn't know how vain I was till this happened. You know what I mean? Like when it first happened, I didn't look in a mirror for like 4 or 5 days. You know, it was freaking depressing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
How long is it gonna be like that? Did they give you a timetable? Or...
no, I mean she wasn't able to tell me because she says it's gonna depend on if she said it may get better. Some people get better by the end of the protocol for the eye drops, and then some people have to go all the way to, you know, the worst case scenario, which would be the surgery. But I mean, I've heard people that like didn't go to like stop going to the eye doctor or never went, and like lost their eye and had to have like a glass eye and stuff. And
Damn.
that's just, I'm not sure.
Is that what the
Like-
surgery is? Can surgery fix it, or the surgery is to remove the eye?
No, the surgery, they call it like a, if I remember right, it's like a, don't laugh at me, I can't say this word right,
Coronary? Or...
Yeah, that. She said it's a coronary transplant. And everybody asked me, we're transplanting, where did we get it from? I don't know. I haven't looked into it that deep because I'm hoping I don't have to do all that, have all that done.
Yeah.
But like the next appointment, I'm gonna have to get some injections, which is like shots in the eye to like to get the infection, like kill the infection that way.
Yeah.
So she said that was hopefully that will, you know, if it doesn't, you know, hopefully that will get rid of it, she said.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the updaters there. I'm glad to see. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Yeah, it has been a really long time. Like what? I didn't even. Last time I saw you, it was still warm outside.
Yeah. And the whole season went by. So
Yeah.
that's all right. But yeah, I've had my issues, so yeah.
We all do. Some bigger than others.
Yeah. So hopefully we can stay updated. If I see you again, I'll probably ask you for another interview down the road. So
Well, Howard, I don't mind doing it.
yeah, sounds good. All right, appreciate it, and you stay safe up there.
Thank you.